Good day, everyone. It's another day and another lesson to learn. Welcome to another session of Ease Class. In this video, we're going to discuss about measures of variations, part 2. At the end of the video, you will be able to solve problems involving standard deviation and variance and interpret the results of the computed values. What is variance? Variance is a measurement of the spread between numbers in a data set. Variance is also used to compare the relative performance of each asset in a record to achieve the best performance. Variance is the most commonly used measures of variations because, among all the measures, this is the most stable one. Variance has two formulae, the sample variance and population variance. Sample variance is used when you will get sample from the given population, meaning not all are included. But for population variance, everyone is included. Formula for sample variance. S squared is equal to summation of x minus mean squared divided by n minus 1. While population variance is summation of x minus u squared divided by n, where u is the mean of the population. Let's have an example. Determine the variance and standard deviation of the data set 90, 85, 93, 78, 82. In this problem, we will follow the 6 easy steps. First, arrange the scores. Second, calculate the mean. Third, obtain the individual deviation from the mean. 4, square each deviation. 5, find the summations of the squared deviations. 6, substitute. First is we will arrange the scores. We can arrange them in ascending order. So therefore, that is 78, 82, 85, 90, 93. Next to that is we will identify the mean. Take note that n is equal to 5. Therefore, just add them all, 78 plus 82 plus 85 plus 90 plus 93 divided by 5 is equal to 85.6. Next to this one, class, is we will complete the table. We will have x minus mean column. In that case, we will have x minus the mean is equal to negative 7.6. 82 minus the mean is equal to negative 3.6. 85 minus the mean is negative 0.6. 90 minus the mean is equal to 4.4. 93 minus the mean is equal to 7.4. Next, we will get the square of this. Negative 7.6 square is 57.76. Negative 3.6 square is 12.96. Negative 0.6 is 0.36. 4.4 square is 19.36. While 7.4 square is 54.76. Take note, class, that you are just going to follow the formula. Next to that is we will get the summation of these columns. In that case, if we're going to add them, that would give you summation of x minus mean square is equal to 145.2. Now, since we're already done identifying it, we will now substitute it to the formula. In that case, s squared is equal to 145.2 divided by 5 minus 1. In that case, 145.2 divided by 4 is equal to 36.3. Therefore, this is your variance. But let's say you are also asked to look for the population variance. In that case, class, what you're going to do is just to substitute it to the formula. The difference is just the denominator of the formula should be n only. In that case, population variance is equal to 145.2 divided by 5, which gives you 29.04. This is your population variance, sample variance. Take note, class, that in interpreting this one, the lesser the value is, the closer the scores are. But we can meaningfully interpret the result if mean, median, and mode are given. This is for the variance. However, if you are asked to look for the standard deviation, what you're going to do is just to get the square root of the results. Let's say you want to solve the sample standard deviation. In that case, just square it. So get the square root, so that is s squared is equal to square root of 36.3 is equal to 6.02. 6.02. Therefore, this is now your, this one should be s. This one is the sample standard deviation. We will also do the same thing for your population standard deviation. Again, just get the square root. In that case, that's 29.04. Get the square root, that would give you square root of 29.4 is equal to 5.39. 5.39. Therefore, that is your population standard deviation. Next, let's proceed to grouped data. For group data class, we will just follow the same formula. Okay, let's have an example. Find the variance and standard deviation of the given set. Class intervals 1 to 9 has a frequency of 3, 10 to 18, 8, 19 to 27, 5, 28 to 36 is 4. Steps: calculate the mean, obtain the individual deviations from the mean, square each deviation, find the summation of the square deviation, and substitute. Now first is we will calculate the mean. To calculate the mean, you need to complete the table. Get the class mark. In that case, class mark for the first class interval is 5. Take note, this is the middle term, from 1 to 9. How about for 10 to 18? That is 14. 19 to 27 is 23. 28 to 36 is 32. Then multiply it. Fx. That gives you 15. 8 times 14 is 112. 5 times 23 is 115. 4 times 32 is 128. Next to that is we will get the summation of fx, which is 15 plus 112 plus 15 plus 115 plus 128 is 370. And take note that your n is 20. Now, let's get the mean. In that case, mean would be 370 divided by 20 is equal to 18.5. Next is we will complete the table. We will follow the formula. We'll start with x minus mean. In this case, we will subtract x to the mean. So that is 5 minus 18.5 is negative 13.5. Next, 14 minus 18.5 is negative 4.5. 23 minus 18.5 is positive 4.5. 32 minus 18.5 is 13.5. Next, we will get the square of it. X minus mean square. Take note, we will get the square of each value. In that case, negative 13.5 square is 182.25. Negative 4.5 square is 20.25. So 4.5 square is still 20.25. While 13.5 square is 182.25. Next is we'll have frequency. So frequency times x minus mean square. Take note that the difference for the ungrouped data and grouped data is the frequency. So we will multiply this one to the frequency. So 3 times 182.25 is 546.75. Next, 8 times 20.25 is 162. 5 times 20.25 is 101.25. While 4 times 182.25 is 729. Next is get the summation of it. So in that case, that would give you 1,539. Now let's solve the sample standard deviation. I mean the sample variance first. So that is s squared is equal to 1,539 divided by 20 minus 1. That is 1,539 divided by 19. That is equal to 9. Sign is 81. Okay, so it's 81. Now to get the standard deviation, what you're going to do is just to get the square root of 81. In that case, square root of 81 is 9. Therefore, your standard deviation is 9. Hypothetically, class, you're also going to look for the population standard deviation. In that case, you will be looking for the variance first. So that would be 1,539 divided by 20. That gives you 76.95. So this is now your population variance. And to look for population standard deviation, just get the square root of it, and that will give you 8.77. Okay, now this is your time to shine. Try this. Solve the variance of and the standard deviation of the following set of data. And group data 5, 13, 5, 19, 21, 18. Group data 87 to 90 with 10, 83 to 86, 32, 79 to 82, 33, 75 to 78, 24, 71 to 74, 6. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening, and have a good day.